Hello there, and a very warm welcome to the Overseas Guides Company's YouTube presentation. Well, according to a recent survey, there's a steady increase still of people in England, or Britain, I should say, wanting to move overseas, or at least buying a second home somewhere abroad. The main reason stated is that good old thing which affects all of us, the weather. I do think actually as we get older that we become slightly more affected by the weather, and many folk wishing to enjoy their retirement often have a strong desire to escape the rather dull and often unpredictable winters we have in Britain. Well, not to mention sometimes the summers too, let's face it. Now, I've always believed that personal recommendation counts for a huge amount in any major decision that you make in life, really. As you know, we try to bring you as much of this as possible here at the Overseas Guides Company. We have writers in many countries of the world, which you'll see on my right here, and they can help you if you're thinking of doing the same thing. As you probably know, my husband and I live in the south of France, but interestingly, our 4 children are actually spread around the world. Now, our son Jack lives in Melbourne, Australia. Our daughter Rosie lives in London. Our daughter Natasha lives in Germany, and our son Saul lives in Los Angeles. Now, naturally, with the ease of modern communications, we do talk to them quite a lot, so we follow their progress as they are making their way in foreign lands. Now, their views on living abroad may well assist you if you're thinking of doing the same thing and leaving Britain. The 3 who are away from Britain have all said it took them quite a little time, in some cases more than a little time, to get used to living in their new country. In Jack's case in Australia, he spent a good year or so, perhaps more, wondering if he'd done the right thing. Although Australia obviously has a huge amount going for it in terms of outdoor living and a laid-back attitude to life and wonderful space and great cities, it is of course extremely far away, and it was really only after at least 18 months that he decided that this is the life for him and that he wants to stay there. Frankly, he does miss things like the culture and history of Europe, and he's had to come to terms with living in what's effectively a new country. Similarly with Saul in Los Angeles, he still says London will always be his home. But now that he's been there for several years, he loves it. He doesn't want to come back to Britain to live. He's got used to it. He loves the climate, the friendliness of the people, and being near to the sea. Our daughter lives in Germany because her husband has a job there, so she doesn't really have much choice. And there are many things she finds different, but she too has become used to living in Germany. The economy is better, of course, for one thing, and many things such as the transportation system, town planning, etc., are extremely well organised. Contrary to what some people think too, the people are very, very friendly where she lives up in the north of Germany, in Hamburg, and very helpful too. And also they have a very good healthcare system, so she's got used to it too. So to sum up, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that the answer is to do, firstly, obviously, as much planning as you can before you set off. And here at the Overseas Guides Company, we can help you with that. We have many, many resources. You only have to ask. But after that, it's really a question of giving it time. Whilst it may seem extremely foreign at first, and you might even find yourself wondering why you have moved to whichever country you're going to, familiarity will soon set in, and you'll need to really reserve your judgment for, I would say, at least 2 years after being there, and then you can think about whether you like it or not. Most times people do adjust extremely well. They remember why they wanted to go there in the first place, and as I say, once you become familiar, then you gain confidence and you'll be happy there. Now, as always, I love receiving your emails and all your comments, so do continue to send them in. You'll always get a personal reply from, if not me, one of our writers here. Just let us know how we can help you. I hope this finds you well and happy wherever you are, and thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.